Welcome. Welcome, curious minds, to another special deep dive.
Hi, everyone.
Today, we're plunging into a source that has definitely sparked conversations, maybe changed some lives, and probably raised a few eyebrows, too. Rhonda Byrne's The Secret.
That's right. This book makes a pretty bold claim. It says it unlocks the fundamental power of the universe itself, what it calls the law of attraction.
Yeah, big stuff. So our mission today is really to give you the shortcut. We're going to unpack the core ideas of this secret.
And importantly, show how they supposedly work using stories, examples, straight from the book.
Exactly. We wanted to give you those insights, those aha moments, but, without drowning you in just tons of information.
And the author makes this powerful promise, doesn't she? Saying the secret can bring you love and joy for your entire existence.
Yeah, allowing you to have, be, or do anything you want. That's the quote. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are.
She calls it the greatest gift, something born out of despair. So let's get into it.
Okay, let's unpack this. So at its absolute core, what is this secret, really?
Well, the book puts it pretty simply. The secret is the law of attraction. That's the main thing.
Okay.
And this law, it claims, is universal. It's impartial, impersonal, kind of like gravity,
Right.
It just dictates that like attracts like. Simple as that.
So your thoughts, they're like magnets.
Exactly. Magnetic forces constantly sending out frequencies, and these frequencies supposedly draw back experiences, people, things, whatever matches that frequency.
Wow. So every single thought is a real thing, a force, and you are the most powerful magnet in the universe. That's a huge concept.
It is, and the book stresses this isn't like new knowledge. It mentions Plato, Shakespeare, Newton, even ancient Babylonians.
Right, the Babylonians achieving all that prosperity, supposedly because they understood these laws. They focused on what they wanted, yeah.
That's the idea. They attracted abundance by thinking thoughts of abundance. One expert in the book, Bob Proctor, he makes this point about the 1% earning 96% of the money.
Oh, yeah, I remember that part.
He says it's not an accident. It's because they understand the secret. They just think wealth and don't let contradictory thoughts get in the way. Wealth is all they know, mentally.
That makes me think of that classic example they give. People who get rich, lose it all, then get it back really fast.
Exactly.
The book says, first, their main thoughts were on wealth. But then fear crept in, thoughts of loss became dominant, and boom, they lost it. But once that fear went away, thoughts shifted back to wealth, and it came back. It really shows the law just responds to whatever thought is dominant, good or bad.
Precisely. And you see it in small ways, too, right? Like you start thinking about something unhappy, and the more you focus, the worse it feels.
Totally. Or that song stuck in your head.
Yes. It's because you gave it your full attention, you attracted more thoughts of that song, and it just loops.
So it's not just life-changing stuff, it's the everyday moments, too.
Yeah.
The big takeaway, then, is your current life reflects your past dominant thoughts.
That's what it claims. But the hopeful part is, knowing this, you can change everything. Just change your thoughts. Mike Dooley puts it so simply, thoughts become things.
It's a really compelling idea that our inner world literally creates our outer reality.
It is. So the principle here is, law of attraction is always working. Your thoughts transmit frequencies, attracting like things back. You're basically creating your future life with your current thoughts. Thoughts become things.
Okay, that's a lot to take in, especially the idea of having 60,000 thoughts a day. How on earth are you supposed to monitor all of those?
Right. Seems impossible. But thankfully, the book gives us a shortcut, a more immediate tool about our feelings.
Feelings, how do they work in this?
Your feelings are like your greatest feedback mechanism. Good feelings, you're on a good frequency, attracting more good stuff. Bad feelings, that's a signal you're on a negative frequency, drawing in more bad experiences.
Okay, so feelings are the result of thoughts, not the cause.
Exactly. You can't feel bad and have good thoughts at the same time, apparently. Your thoughts cause your feelings.
And the law is impersonal, obedient. It just responds. So if I think, I don't want to be late.
The universe just hears the late part. I want to be late. That's how the book frames it.
Wow. That explains what they call the don't want epidemic, focusing on debt or what you don't want.
Just brings you more of it. It's why sometimes one little bad thing spirals into a whole bad day, It's a chain reaction of negative thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, you see that.
The key, according to The Secret, is breaking that chain, intentionally shifting your thoughts.
Which brings us to the secret shifters. I like that term. What are they exactly?
They're basically little mental tricks, circuit breakers, simple ways to instantly change how you feel, shift your frequency.
Like what?
Listening to beautiful music, singing maybe, or just really focusing on something you love, like a pet or a baby or just, nature.
Oh, okay. Simple things.
Yeah, the book even suggests making a list of your personal shifters, so you have them ready when you need to pivot your mood.
And it says the feeling of love is the highest frequency.
The absolute highest you can emit. It says if you could wrap every thought in love, your whole life would transform. That the law of attraction is really just another name for love.
So our emotional state is absolutely key.
Totally. Your feelings are your compass. They tell you your frequency, which dictates what you attract. Change the feeling, change the frequency. Simple, but powerful.
Okay, principles down. Feelings as a guide? Check. But, the practical side, how do we actually use this secret?
Right, the how-to. The book pictures the universe like Aladdin's genie, always saying, your wish is my command.
No, okay.
And it gives this creative process, an easy guideline, it says, in 3 steps: ask, believe, and receive.
Ask, believe, receive. Got it. So step 1, ask.
Yeah, you make a command, tell the universe what you want. The trick is clarity. Write it down, present tense. Start with, I am so happy and grateful now that...
Like placing an order from a catalog.
Exactly. The universe's catalog. And you only need to ask once, like placing that order.
Okay, makes sense. Then believe. This sounds trickier.
It requires unwavering faith. You have to believe it's already yours. You act, speak, think as if you're receiving it right now. Because the universe is like a mirror reflecting those dominant thoughts back.
There's that story about the woman wanting a partner, right?
Oh yeah, great example. She did everything, nothing worked. Then she realized her actions didn't match her desire. Her garage was full, no room for his car.
So she
cleared space in the garage, made room in her closet, started sleeping on only her side of the bed, acting as if he was already there.
Yeah.
And soon after, he showed up, her perfect partner. It's a powerful illustration of that acting as if principle.
It really is. Those actions reinforce the belief.
Definitely. And there's another one, the young guy testing the law.
With the feather?
Yeah. He imagined a really specific, uniquely marked feather, focused on it. 2 days later, walking down a busy street in New York City.
No way.
Looks down, and there it is, the exact feather. He said that proved it to him beyond any doubt, the power of his mind to attract.
Wow. Small things build faith. Okay, so ask, believe, then receive. Step 3.
Receive is about feeling good now, feeling how you'll feel once your desire arrives. That feeling puts you on the receiving frequency.
And any action you take should feel good too.
Inspired action, yeah. It feels joyous, effortless, like floating downstream, not fighting the current.
Yeah.
And the book says the universe likes speed, so when you get those intuitive nudges, act on them.
What about something like weight loss? How does that fit?
Good question. The book advises not focusing on losing weight, because that focuses on, weight you want to lose.
Attracting more need to lose weight.
Potentially. Instead, focus on your perfect weight. Feel the feelings of having that perfect weight now. The author says she did this herself, changed fat thoughts to perfect thoughts, reached her ideal weight, and stays there eating normally.
So it works for internal stuff too. And it mentions time and size don't matter to the universe.
Right. Manifesting $1 is apparently just as easy as $1 million. Any delay we experience is our delay in believing and feeling it's already real.
So starting small, like asking for a coffee or a parking spot, is a good way to practice.
Exactly. Build that belief muscle. And then there's the idea of creating your day in advance.
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
Before your day starts, intentionally think through how you want it to go. Feel the positive outcomes. This supposedly sends elements and forces ahead to arrange things smoothly. It helps avoid that feeling of rushing, which the book says is fear-based and attracts negativity.
It makes you think how much we create unintentionally just by worrying or expecting bad things.
Totally. So the creative process recap. Ask clearly. Believe it's done. Receive by feeling good now. Intentional creation.
Okay, beyond that core process, there are other powerful practices mentioned, like expectation.
Yeah, expectation is huge. It's a powerful, attractive force. Expect good things, like checks in the mail, and you'll tend to get them. Expect bills.
Then they show up. Got it.
Then there's something called the pruning shears of revision. Kind of cool name.
What is that?
At night, you review your day. If anything didn't go how you wanted, you replay it in your mind the way you wished it had gone, in a way that thrills you.
Really? What does that do?
It supposedly cleans up your frequency for the next day.
Yeah.
Creates new, better pictures for your future attraction. It's like consciously editing your past to influence your future.
Interesting concept. And then gratitude. This seems really central.
Oh, absolutely. Gratitude is presented as the way to bring more good into your life. It aligns your mind with the creative energies of the universe.
And being ungrateful blocks more good.
That's the idea. It signals lack. But giving thanks in advance before you even see the result, that apparently turbocharges your desires, sends a really strong signal.
Are there examples of people doing this?
Yeah, Joe Sugarman, the entrepreneur, uses gratitude constantly, even for parking spots. Just says and feels thank you. The author herself started saying thank you with every step in the morning to set her day.
And that game with the bills, pretending they were checks.
Yeah. Adding a zero, feeling gratitude for receiving money, it's all about shifting the feeling around things you might normally feel bad about.
So gratitude is a practical daily habit.
Definitely. And finally, visualization.
You get in your mind's eye.
Exactly. Creating vivid mental pictures of yourself having and enjoying what you want. This generates powerful thoughts and feelings, sends out that strong frequency, and the law of attraction brings back the reality.
Like the Olympic athletes visualizing their races.
Precisely. They use visual motor rehearsal. They mentally run the race, firing the same muscles in their minds as they would physically. It actually improves performance.
And that story about the vision board, John Assaraf.
Incredible story. He put a picture of his dream house on his vision board. Years later, maybe 5 years, he's unpacking boxes in his new house, finds the old vision board.
Don't tell me.
And realizes he's living in the exact house from the picture. He hadn't even consciously remembered it when buying and renovating. Shows the power of planting that image in your subconscious.
Wow, that's amazing. So the key seems to be consistency, making these things habits.
Exactly. It has to become a habitual way of being, not just something you try once. Even noticing what you don't want is useful, but only to clarify what you do want. Then you immediately shift focus back to the positive.
So expectation, gratitude, visualization, daily tools to keep your frequency aligned.
You got it. Constantly reinforcing that positive state.
Okay, let's talk money. The green stuff. How does the secret apply here?
The core principle is, to attract money, you must focus on wealth. Thinking about not having enough just keeps you stuck there, perpetuates the lack.
So you need to send out a new signal.
A signal of having more than enough. Use your imagination. Make believe.
There's that great Jack Canfield story.
Fantastic story. He was earning, $8,000 a year, set this audacious goal of $100,000.
What did he do?
Visualized it constantly, even made a fake $100,000 bill, put it on his ceiling so it was the first thing he saw in the morning.
Did it work right away?
Not immediately. About 30 days in, nothing much. But then, bam, an inspired idea. Sell 400,000 copies of his book at 25 cents each. That would be $100,000.
Okay.
Then, totally out of the blue, he gets interviewed by a writer for the National Enquirer. He thought it was weird, but the article came out and book sales exploded.
Wow. Did he hit the $100,000?
He hit $92,327 that year. Pretty close. The next year, he aimed for $1 million.
Yeah.
And he got a literal $1 million check for the Chicken Soup for the Soul series. It's such a powerful example of how setting the intention and believing can trigger actions and opportunities.
That's incredible. The book also has practical tips, right? Like the downloadable secret check.
Yep. From the Bank of the Universe, you fill in the amount you want, your name, date it, helps visualize specific sums.
And changing your language. Like instead of, I can't afford it.
I can afford that. I can buy that. Repeat it. It shifts your mindset, your feelings about money, even if it feels like pretending at first.
What about giving money?
Giving is presented as a really powerful action. When you give, especially feeling good about it, you're signaling, I have plenty. It creates flow.
Like the wealthiest people often being big philanthropists.
Exactly. But the key is giving from a full heart, feeling abundant, not giving out of a sense of sacrifice or lack. That would send the wrong signal.
Makes sense. And it reminds us true wealth isn't just money, right?
Right. It's abundance in all areas. Health, relationships, joy, a holistic view.
Yeah.
So for money, focus on wealth, imagine having it, feel good, give generously, shift your inner state.
Got it. Okay. Moving to relationships. What's the secret there?
2 main things. First, make sure your thoughts, words, actions, even your surroundings don't contradict the relationship you desire.
Like the guy with the paintings.
Exactly. We'll get to that. The second and maybe most crucial thing is your job is you. You have to treat yourself with love and respect first.
Why is that so important?
Because you attract people who treat you the way you treat yourself. If you don't value yourself, you'll attract people who don't value you either.
Okay. So self-love comes first. Now tell me about the paintings guy. Marie Diamond's client.
Right, a famous film producer. Good-looking, successful, but zero luck with romance. Marie Diamond, the feng shui expert, visited his house. She noticed all his artwork depicted women, often naked, but they were always sort of turning away from him, subconsciously reinforcing loneliness, maybe.
So what did she suggest?
He was an artist himself. She told him to paint a picture of himself with 3 women, representing the kind of dating life he wanted. He did.
Okay.
And suddenly, his dating life exploded. He was juggling dates. Later, he wanted marriage, so he painted a picture representing a committed, romantic relationship. Within a year, he was married.
That's wild. Changing his actions, his environment, aligned with his inner desire.
It really shows that connection. And it ties back to self-love, too. The book says, unless you fill yourself up first, you have nothing to give anybody.
So prioritizing your own joy isn't selfish.
Not according to The Secret. It actually makes you more magnetic and beneficial to others because you're radiating this great frequency. Feeling bad about yourself just blocks love.
What about existing relationships, if things aren't great?
Shift focus from complaining to appreciating. Marcy Shimoff suggests this exercise. For 30 days, just list things you appreciate about the other person. Focus only on their strengths.
What happened?
You get more of those strengths. The focus shifts, the energy changes, and the problems tend to fade away. It's about changing your perspective and vibration.
And remembering only you are in charge of your own joy.
Exactly. Others can share your joy, but they can't create it for you. And love, that highest frequency, starts within. So for relationships, love yourself, respect yourself, appreciate others, focus internally first.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Let's tackle health. This is where the book makes some really bold claims.
It really does. It states point blank. Our body is really the product of our thoughts. Your thoughts and emotions literally shape your physical body.
And all stress, the root of disease, starts with just one negative thought.
That's the premise. It's quite radical.
It uses the placebo effect as evidence, right?
Yeah, as a prime example of the law of attraction. If you truly believe a sugar pill is a cure, you receive what you believe. You get healed because of the belief itself.
Does it dismiss medicine entirely?
No, not entirely. It acknowledges medicine can help, especially managing pain. That relief allows you to focus more effectively on thinking perfect health. So medicine can be a tool to help you shift focus, but belief is seen as the ultimate healer.
Okay, now the stories here are pretty incredible. Kathy Goodman.
Her story is amazing. Diagnosed with breast cancer, decided against radiation or chemo. Instead, she just kept saying, "Thank you for my healing." She believed she was already healed.
And watched funny movies.
Yes, to keep her spirits up, stay joyful, eliminate stress, laughter is key. And in about 3 months, the book says the cancer was gone.
Wow. And Morris Goodman, the miracle man?
Even more dramatic, maybe. Airplane crash survivor. Completely paralyzed. Doctors basically wrote him off, said he'd be a vegetable.
But he didn't accept that.
Not at all. He set one goal: walk out of the hospital by Christmas. He used his mind, visualized it constantly, commanded his body to heal, and guess what?
He walked out by Christmas.
He did, walked out of the hospital, blew everyone away. These stories really hammer home the mind over body message.
So the underlying idea is our cells are always regenerating. Illness only persists because we hold it there with our thoughts, by focusing on it.
Exactly, by observation of the illness and by the attention given to the illness. That's the quote. To change it, you have to think perfect thoughts, summon perfection mentally.
This even applies to aging.
Yep. Aging is limited thinking, the book claims. We get a brand new physical body constantly. Limiting beliefs about aging are just that, beliefs.
So don't talk about being sick.
Pretty much. Unless you want more of it, don't give it energy. If you hear others talking illness, try to change the subject, or at least send them powerful thoughts of wellness mentally. Focus only on what you do want: perfect health.
That's a very different way of looking at health. The takeaway is mind is the primary healer. Focus on perfection.
Exactly. Your thoughts shape your physical reality.
Okay, let's zoom out to the world. How does this secret apply globally?
Here the key principle is, what you resist persists.
Meaning?
Fighting against things like being anti-war or anti-drugs actually gives energy to those very things because you're powerfully focused on them, often with strong negative emotions.
So what's the alternative? You can't just ignore problems?
You don't ignore them, but you shift your focus. Instead of being anti-war, be pro-peace. Instead of anti-hunger, be pro-people having enough to eat. Focus on the solution, the desired outcome.
Give your energy to what you want to see.
Precisely. Mother Teresa apparently got this. She famously said, "I will never attend an anti-war rally. If you have a peace rally, invite me." Her focus was always on love, service, the positive action.
So our collective thoughts actually shape world events. We're not powerless.
Not at all, according to this view. By focusing on joy, abundance, peace, well-being for the world, we contribute to creating that reality. And it lifts our own lives, too.
And the book strongly refutes the idea of lack, right? That there isn't enough to go around.
Absolutely. It calls it a lie, a virus within the mind of humanity.
Yeah.
The universe is abundant, it insists. Our ability to think is unlimited, therefore creation is unlimited. There's always enough.
Is there a story for that?
Yes. The Belize Oil Team, Belize Natural Energy Limited. They used mind power training, visualization, focused belief. They found high-quality oil in abundance where 50 other companies had searched and failed, presented as proof of tapping into unlimited supply.
Wow. And what about dealing with negativity or conflict on a global scale? Or even personal enemies?
Praise and bless them.
Seriously, bless your enemies.
That's what it says. Praising and blessing everything, even things you don't like, aligns you with the highest frequency love. It dissolves negativity and discord and brings goodness back to you 100-fold. It's radical stuff.
Definitely radical. So for the world, shift focus from resistance to creation. Focus on peace, abundance, love. Bless everything.
That's the gist. Your inner state contributes to the outer world.
Okay, this leads us to the really deep part, the secret to you. Who are we, according to this book?
It starts with, everything is energy. It actually references quantum physics, saying everything, including us, is just vibrating energy.
So we're energy magnets.
Yes. And our thoughts and feelings determine our specific vibration, our frequency, which then draws everything to us. You electrically energize yourself to what you want and it to you.
And we're more than just physical bodies.
Oh, much more. You are a spiritual being. Energy can't be created or destroyed, right? It just changes form. So the pure essence of you has always been and always will be. Implying you are, in essence, God in a physical body, part of a one universal mind. An infinite field of unfolding possibility. Pretty cosmic.
Yeah, that's huge. So our potential is unlimited.
Completely unlimited. All knowledge, discoveries, inventions. They already exist as possibilities in that universal mind. We just need to use our human minds to draw them forth. There's an unlimited supply of ideas available.
What about competition?
An illusion, the book says, comes from a lack mentality, believing there isn't enough. Since we are all connected, all one, competing ultimately harms yourself.
So instead of competing,
become a creative mind. Focus only on your own dreams, your own creation. Don't worry about what others are doing.
this connects to the power of I am, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I am are considered the two most powerful words. What follows them summons creation. So you replace negative self-talk like I'm not good enough with powerful affirmations. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy.
Like Henry Ford believing in his vision for the car despite everyone else.
Exactly. He knew the secret, the book claims.
Yeah.
He trusted the universe and held his vision. He used that I am power, essentially.
So how do we wield this power? What's the key?
Awareness. Your power is in your awareness of your thoughts right now in the present moment. You have to constantly ask yourself, what am I thinking now? What am I feeling now?
Catch yourself if you're off track.
Right. The author even asks the universe for gentle nudges like bumping into things or hearing a siren just to snap her back to the present moment, to remember to remember.
It really comes down to being conscious moment by moment.
That's the core insight. You are the architect. Your energy, your I am, your awareness, these are your tools. You are not just in the universe is in you.
Okay, bringing it all together. The secret to life, what's the ultimate point?
Your purpose is what you say it is, but the primary aim, the book suggests, is simply to feel and experience joy.
Joy. That's the purpose.
That's the message. Inner happiness actually is the fuel of success. Follow your bliss. Do what brings you joy.
And if you do that,
as you commit to joy, the law of attraction will just shower you with more joyful things, people, events, opportunities, an avalanche of joy, because you're radiating that frequency.
it paints a picture of huge potential, doesn't it?
Definitely. Says we're in the most exciting time in history, moving into an era where the mind is the last frontier, unbounded potential, unbounded possibilities. We are unlimited beings.
So who are we, ultimately?
You are the master of the universe, the heir to the kingdom, the perfection of life. All your experiences have led you to this point, to realizing your own power.
And the choice is ours.
Completely. The knowledge of the secret is now yours. What you do with it is up to you. Whatever you choose is right. That freedom of choice is central.
Wow. Okay, let's try to quickly recap all those core principles one last time. It's a lot.
Okay, let's try. So first, the law of attraction is the big one. Like, it tracks, like, through thoughts.
Right. And your feelings are your feedback telling you your frequency. Feel good to attract good.
Then the creative process. Ask, believe, receive. That's your roadmap for intentional creation.
Don't forget the tools: expectation, gratitude, and visualization. Use them daily.
For money, focus on wealth. Feel abundant. Give generously.
Relationships. Self-love first, then appreciate others. Focus on the good.
Health. Your thoughts and emotions shape your body. Focus on perfect health, mind over matter.
The world. What you resist persists. Focus on peace, abundance, love. Bless everything.
You're an eternal energy being, connected to everything, a co-creator, unlimited potential. Use I am. Stay aware.
And finally, life. Your purpose is joy. Follow your bliss. You're magnificent.
Phew, that's pretty much the essence of it.
And there you have it. Our deep dive into Rhonda Byrne's The Secret. It really does emphasize this profound personal power, doesn't it?
It really does. The message is that the universe is working for you, that none of it can even exist without you.
You are the designer of your destiny, pen in hand.
So the final thought for you, listening right now that you've heard this perspective on who you really are holding this key, what amazing life will you intentionally create starting today?
What will you do with this moment? Big questions.
Indeed.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this journey today. It's been really fascinating to explore this with you.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, we'll leave you with the book's dedication. May the secret bring you love and joy for your entire existence. That's it from us today. This is Lisa and Jim signing off from Pod Talk. Hope you all have an informative session. Please like and subscribe for more such sessions. We hope to see you soon with a brand new topic of discussion.